And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Throw over to first, back in standing. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton is going to have room out there as he put.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aaron.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Hicks drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter will miss it.
Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the strand a pair. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside.
Leading off for the Padres, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The third baseman, number 13.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Up next to the Padres. The first
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. He squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's Will Myers. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One at the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ripped down the first base line. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Ready now, Luke Voit. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather div you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Adam Ottavino comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Brian Dozier will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. Stepping up now, Juan Lagares. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on it. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. In there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
0-1 the count. Smoked on the ground up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home. With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. One and two.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The count now is 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Got a full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And there's ball 2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now back, the first baseman, Eric.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Pitch on the way. Hey now.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Matt Strahm was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Now in the box, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's in there. Base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
1-2 now. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
A ball and a strike now. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Jonathan Holder comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Here's the first pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-0 now. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batter.
Brian Dozier at the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batter, the 17th.
Striding in, Juan Lagares. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. So the Yankees have climbed the mountain. They're World Series champions.
And worthy ones, Matty. This team showed us in this series the true talent and competitiveness they've shown their fans all season long. This was an absolutely great team, and they deserve to win the crown this year.
And how about for the Padres?
Well, unfortunately, they're going to see their terrific season come to an end and not reach their ultimate goal, and that was winning the World Series. It's not something you get over easy, but they should hold their heads high this winter and see if they can't make another run and get back to the series next year.
You can say this for the...
The The New York Mets look to begin the 2020 season on the right foot as they welcome their division rival, the Washington Nationals. The Citi Field on opening day. Their new skipper has plenty to work with, but will they be able to break through in a tough division? Heidi Watt. Well, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Runner at second, one away, and in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eric Thames takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Ready with the 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one. So here's Jeff McNeil. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's set and the pitch. That's popped up. Turner ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Carter Kieboom digs in now. First pitch on its way.
Number 8.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 47.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The bat, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And 2-2. Now a swing, and how about this? A 3rd straight fly ball out to center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Tanner Rainey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Number 30.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike.